Now, anger is an emotion that we all feel sometimes. It's super normal, super natural, but usually our first reaction when we feel really angry is to take it out to the people around us that usually have nothing to do with why we're actually angry. They might just be around. And in the moment, we might feel really justified yelling at them, and it might feel temporarily really good, but usually afterwards we tend to regret it. I know I do. So there are other ways to deal with our anger that still feel a little bit empowering, still feel like we're doing something active rather than just sitting on our yoga mat. But we do need to take a moment away from the situation to really be able to process that. Now, something I found really helpful with anger is to make sounds. And you might want to be alone for this, at least the first few times, so there's nobody in the house, so you can make sounds without anybody thinking like what is going on there, without you feeling embarrassed, and just being able to freely express your anger. Now, it usually helps if you can locate the anger somewhere in your body and really see if from that place you can start making sounds. Now, it might sound like animal sounds, it might sound just like heavy breathing, or it might sound like whatever you think. You might even want to say words with it. Might want to swear, I don't know. But really having that come from the anger in your body can be really helpful to move that energy and to make that go sort of out of your system by really expressing it. And you might want to experiment a little bit with like, do you want to sit down or stand up? Do you want to use your arms? Do you want to give your movement a little bit of power? All of that is really helpful for moving energy around. Now, if you're at home with other people or you feel a little bit embarrassed doing that at first, but you still want to use your body, your breath to express your anger, it can be helpful to just take deep inhales and then exhale with as much power as you can and really add a little bit of power to it, really let it make just a little bit of a sound. It doesn't have to be a full-on, animal sound, but a little bit of like just like a heavy breath can really move anger around as well. Now, clearly this isn't really something you can do in the moment when somebody makes you angry or somebody triggers your anger. But if you can do this afterwards and reflect on that anger and try to feel it into your body, you can really get it out of your system. And the more you practice this, the more you do this with little moments that trigger you a little bit, the more equipped you are to deal with anger when it faces you, when you're actually around people. And the more easily it'll be for you to take a step back, even go to the bathroom and just take a couple of breaths and process that anger on your own so that you don't have to take it out on the people around you and regret what you're saying or what you're doing.